Hello guys, welcome to this channel. If you are new to this channel, you're welcome. If you are an old subscriber, you're welcome. Please kindly subscribe to my channel by clicking the subscribe button in order to get notified whenever I post a new video on interesting headways. Thanks. Now let's begin. Now these are the materials needed: crinoline, the big one, 6 inches crinoline. Then this is our material, needle and thread, scissors. Now let's begin. We'll be needing measuring tape as well. Please don't forget that. So with this material, this is a stretchy part of it. I'll be measuring out 18 inches for that stretchy part. You can see it. So this other side, I want to see what I'll be giving to it. It won't really be 18. So I would cut out a bit from it. Just watch what I'm going to do. So this is the length I want to use. It's just like 5 plus 5, 10 inches. So what will just be remaining will be 9. So what I'll be using is 5 inches folded, but if it's not folded, it's 10 inches. Please understand it. So let me just draw a line just for easy cutting, so I won't make mistake to cut somewhere else. You know me, I'm not a tailor. What I do just hedges, mostly hats and fascinators. So this is it. So I'll fold it to the wrong side. That is the back of it. You can see. So I'll use my needle and thread. You can use sewing machine if you have as well, and sew down the tip of this area. Be sewing by the side just like this. Just watch what I'm doing. Follow this video to the end if you really want to understand what we are doing here, or you really want to understand how this design goes. So if you've watched this video to this side and you've not subscribed to my channel, please kindly hit the subscribe button in order to encourage me, because when I see those subscriptions and following and comments, I get encouraged. Just try and hit the subscribe button so that it will change to subscribed, so that whenever I post a new video, you get notified. So you can see what I'm doing here, that there is nothing so difficult about this design. It is just for you to know what you are doing. Just keep sewing this way. As I told you, you can use your sewing machine if that looks faster for you. As for me, I want to use my hand and teach you. maybe when I'm chanced, I can just sit down and use my sewing machine to run it down. But for now, it is just with hands. You can as well use your hand to sew it. You give it a neat sewing. It will really show. It will just be as if you used sewing machine to sew it as well. So you just, for you to use wisdom and sew it the way it ought to be sewn. Okay? Nothing too much, nothing so difficult about this. It is just as simple as A, B, C, D. Isn't it? It is simple. So just follow what I'm doing and you really get it very well. So just drag it down for it to be straight if the thing is really sticking together. So you tie down, and when you're done you cut out the excess thread. So I'll be turning this to the front. Okay, you can see that side I used my needle and thread on, so I'll fix it this way. You can see it's at the middle now. I want it to be at the middle. Okay, then I'll do it this way. You can see the way it is. Just arrange it this way, then you keep it aside and you can see the way I'm going to do it now. Join it together and use your needle and thread to close it up. So it was really sewn like this because I'll be attaching another design on top of it and it won't show that place I used my needle and thread on. It won't really show. Okay, so you just do a running stitches and tie down. Then later on you cut out the excess thread with your scissors. So this is it. So next step, let me just tie my needle, my thread, sorry. So this crinoline is just about 1 yard of crinoline. So apply your gum at the tip of it and use your thread to tie down that tip first before you start sewing. I'm just gathering it. That's what I'm just doing. You can just tie with your thread if you don't want to gather. But just because I'm with needle, that's why I did it that way before tying it. So you can as well take a little thread and apply your gum to this area first. Please be sure the gum is coming out. You know my gum is about to finish. That's why I'm pressing it down like that. So I just need to cut out this area because it doesn't look straight in my eyes. So apply gum. Then apply gum to the other side because I didn't really apply the gum when I started. I was trying to make that thing to come out, the gum to come out, and it didn't come out on time. So I have to leave it so I won't waste the time of my viewers. So I've tied down this area with my thread as well, as you can see. So this place where my needle and thread is, I'll start sewing down. So you see how the sewing goes. Just watch closely. I didn't really sew at the tip, just monitor the area where I am sewing, just after the middle, not exactly the middle. Just watch closely to see where I am sewing. You can see. Just do a running stitch, that's what I'm doing. I am sewing in and sewing out, that's what I'm doing. Just a running stitch is what I'm giving to it. So there's nothing so difficult about this. You can see the way it's going. So I'll keep doing this running stitch until I get to the end. So you try to arrange and fix the way you really want it to be. So I'm just trying to bring it together and arrange it, fix it the way I want it to be. So when I'm done fixing, I'll use my needle and thread to tack it down as well, so that it will be strong the way I want it to be. So when you're sure you've gotten what you want, you can just tie it down. So I'm still taking it round, you see, so that I'll join it together and it will be fine. So I've not really gotten my tests or what I want, so I'll keep rolling it until it suits what I want. So this is it. So you can just use your needle and thread and sew it together with this. That place where I joined together, that's where you sew it so that it won't show. Okay, so there is nothing so difficult about this design. Just for you to know what you're doing, you tie up when you are done, and if you are not done yet, you attach your design at the middle, any flower design. So what I'm attaching there is just a brooch. This one is brooch. You can use flower on it. You can just cut out the thread and tie up, then you use gum and attach the flower. But what me I'm using is brooch. That's why I'm sewing it with my needle and thread. But don't really allow the thread to be much visible, since it's black. Even if it shows, it won't really be bad. So when I'm done, I tied it up properly in a way it won't remove. Then this is the design. Can you see how this design looks like? Does it look beautiful? This is really for my daughter, my little daughter of 6 years. So she's the one I made this for. How does it look like? An adult can wear it as well if you want. Thanks for watching. Bye.